What's up? So let's do this week 13 NFL. Well, I'm gonna start first. I'm gonna get the screw up games out the way. Detroit, Chicago played, and do you remember? Who cares? But Mitch Trubisky actually looked legit. Detroit sucks, and Matt Patricia should go back to the Patriots and hold that clipboard and keep that pencil in his ear. He does not belong as a head coach, and he surely don't deserve to take Jim Caldwell's spot. And that night game, New Orleans, Atlanta. Julio Jones didn't play. Atlanta beat them a couple weeks ago. New Orleans avenged it. So, yeah. Now, let's get to the main game. My Buffalo Bills spanked them. Cowboys had some cowboy meat. I shot a video about it already. It was a great victory. And the Bills are getting some love. Playing Baltimore next week. Can't wait for that against Lamar, MVP Jackson right now, and the hottest team going in the NFL. Big game there. And then a game the following week against Pittsburgh has got moved to the nighttime as a flex schedule. The Bills getting some love. As long as Josh Allen doesn't turn the ball over, Frank Bloody Gore can run in our defense. Watch out for our Bills. New England lost last night to Houston, and people are trying to call Tom Brady old and all that. He's old and he has lost a couple steps, but he ain't got no one to throw to. Julian Edelman is clutch in the postseason, and he's what I call a low first tier receiver. Not quite in the ranking, but he holds his own. But he ain't the dude, and they need something to offset. It's one of them situations that's what's really hurting. Because Brady still got something, but missing Gronk is huge, and they don't have a playmaker. And Antonio Brown, that had what looked like it was going to be a bombastic season, is like a dud. But they still 10-2, so I don't feel sorry for them. As for Houston, D. White is balling. Bill O'Brien's got a lot of pressure on him because now it's gotta make it count, especially with JJ Watt out. This is where D Watt has to be showcased properly. So can Houston do it? We'll see. Other games that was laughable with Philly and Miami. Philadelphia's defense sucks, and if they don't go, Nick Foles is missed. He got benched just in the Jacksonville loss that they had to Tennessee, but they need each other. Carson Wentz played pretty well, but their Phillies defense is atrocious. They horrible. They are horrible. You let Miami roll 37 on you, and the fake with the kicker and the punter, that's embarrassing. Ugh. Raiders got smashed by Kansas City, no surprise. Chucky's overrated. David Carr was giving out picks like it wasn't nothing, like you pick your teeth after you didn't have a big steak. They was getting Patrick Mahomes was slicing. That's gonna be a game with KC New England. Keep your eyes on it. Baltimore Frisco like a preview of the Super Bowl. Very well poised by Frisco. I was pretty much more impressed by how well they defended against Lamar Jackson and some of the routes that they took out. But Lamar came through, run that option. But Jimmy G played pretty good. If they played again, it would be worth watching. That was a good game. Tonight's game was a gangbang. It was Seattle, Minnesota. It was banging. That was a fight there. But Russell Wilson reminding you, he made a bad pick, that pick, reminding you. Just because Lamar got the edge, he's the second guy for his MVP. And if you could split the MVP, I wouldn't even trip about it because he got some consideration. Rams smashed Arizona. Kyle Murray looking young. The Rams, it's gonna be interesting. What the Rams can they build off of it? Indianapolis, lost that game to Tennessee. I got it mixed up with Jacksonville, but Adam Vinatieri got to hang it up, pal. You're getting your kicks blocked and padded, and you too great of a kicker to get all like this. Might be the GOAT ever, but And Justin Tucker for Baltimore right now is the GOAT kicker. Most of these turkeys cannot kick extra points. It's real. When they pushed it back, the cats got exposed. Jets got their first win. No, they didn't get the first. Cincinnati got their first win against the Jets. Let me rephrase that. Andy Dalton came back. That shows you how bad Marvin Lewis should get compensated. As pitiful as they are, should be compensated. That whole mess with Cleveland, Pittsburgh, Freddie Kitchens should be gone. You don't be wearing no t-shirts like that. And they got beat. Omar Epps, who's known as Mike Tomlin, I call him Omar Epps. Mike Tomlin should get consult your consideration. Because you going to 4th and 15, you're basically getting a beer man to come on quarterback for you and you're winning. That man can coach. That's all it means in English. Translation, he can coach. Tampa Bay, Jameson is like a most head-puzzling quarterback in the NFL, but they won. Head scratching. You just don't know how to comprehend what he does, but he gets the job done. He got it done. And Washington beat Carolina, which is embarrassing for Carolina. So much for trying to run Cam Newton now, huh? Gotta be careful what you wish for and what you say, because that ain't the way you want to go. Ain't the way you want to go. Chargers got lost to Denver, but two whack teams who are burned at the bottom. No one's feeling sorry for 4-8 teams in the Chargers. And Philip Crimea River, you got to do something different. So, But right now, looking at the AFC, New England, you got Buffalo coming on, Baltimore, and Pittsburgh's coming on. So you got some interesting stories. What will Kansas City do with Patrick Mahomes to keep your eye on? And I don't know about the AFC South. I mean, Tennessee, we'll see. Don't know. Over in the NFC, it's stacked. Forget the NFC least because Dallas, Philly, someone's got to win that whackness. But the real people are Frisco, Seattle, New Orleans. Those are the heavy hitters. And then we'll see what Green Bay, Minnesota does. But that's the heavy hitters. So stay tuned because it's been a really intriguing in some divisions, real intriguing. So that's my take on NFL Week 13. Give me your thoughts, your takes. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, and the bell rings in the video. You have a good night. I'm out. Peace.